Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Hussain Shajapur. I am a student of BTech CSE third year in SJSITS Indore. Today, I am going to teach you the terminologies and the Python files or libraries that I used to create a project which aims at comparing voices of two different files. This is a project I created under my skill development lab. So let's begin. So these are the things which you will learn today. First is Flask, second is JavaScript, third is Record RTC, fourth is Librosa, PyDub, JSON, MFCC, and cosine similarity. All these terminologies or these Python files you will learn in detail in this section. So let's begin with Flask framework. So what is Flask? Flask is a web lightweight web framework is written in Python. It is designed to be simple yet flexible, allowing users or developers to create web applications quickly. What are the features of Flask? Flask allows micro framework. Flask is minimalistic, meaning it doesn't include database layers or form validation by default, but allows extensions if needed. Routing. It helps map URLs to specific Python functions, enabling dynamic web pages. Next is templating. It uses Jinja 2 templating engine to render HTML dynamically from Python variables. Next is web server gateway interface. It works as an application which makes it compatible with most web servers. Now the key components of Flask framework. Number one is Flask app. This is the main application that handles requests. Next is routes. These are the functions that define URL endpoints. Next is templates. These are the HTML files that are rendered by Flask and combined with Python variables. Flask is often used for small to medium-sized web applications, but can scale with the use of extensions like Flask SQL Alchemy for databases or Flask Login for user authentication. Next is JavaScript. So, JavaScript is a high-level interpreted programming language which primarily is used to create interactive web pages. It is a scripting language of the web which enables dynamic content on websites. Now, what are the features of JavaScript? Number first is client-side scripting, which means it runs in the browser to manipulate the DOM, which is document object model of a web page. It is event-driven, which means it handles user actions, clicks, input, etc. through event listeners. Next is asynchronous programming. It can handle tasks asynchronously using callbacks, promises, or async or await functions. Now, what are the key concepts? DOM manipulation allows dynamic updates to HTML elements without reloading the page. Event handling executes functions in response to events like clicks or form submissions. This means whenever you click, so fu- what are the functions or what are the response that you will get? This is handled by event handling. Next is Ajax. Ajax is asynchronous JavaScript and XML, which allows the updating of a web page without reloading it. JavaScript is essential for web development and is used alongside HTML and CSS to create interactive user experiences. It also has frameworks or libraries like React, Angular, and Vue.js for building complex web apps. So next is Record RTC. It is an open source JavaScript library used to record audio, video, and screen activity in web applications. It works with the WebRTC API, which enables real-time communication in browsers without needing plugins. What are its features? Cross-browser support. It works across modern browsers like Chrome, Firefox, and Edge. It has multiple formats. It can record in various formats like .wav, .webm, and MP4. Real-time media recording. It supports recording audio and video from a user's camera or screen. Record RTC simplifies media recording tasks and is useful in applications like video conferencing, voice recording apps, or screen capture tools. Next is Librosa. So what is Librosa? It is a Python library for analyzing and processing audio and music. It is widely used in machine learning applications that are related to sound and music. For its features, its features are audio analysis. It provides tools to extract features like tempo, pitch, rhythm, wavelength, frequency, etc. Feature extraction, capable of calculating Mel frequency, capture coefficients, MFCC, chroma features, and more. Audio processing, functions for filtering, resampling, and transforming audio signals. Librosa is widely used for tasks such as genre classification, speech recognition, and audio fingerprinting. Next is PyDub. PyDub is a Python library which is used for audio manipulation. It provides tools to handle and convert audio files as well as perform audio operations like cutting, concatenation, volume control, etc. Its features are audio processing. It can slice, concatenate, fade in, fade out, and apply effects to audio files. Audio conversions. It can convert between formats like MP3, WAV, FLV, etc. Integration with external tools. It also works with tools like FFmpeg for more advanced operations. PyDub is useful for tasks involving audio editing, merging, and format conversion. Next is JSON, or this stands for JavaScript Object Notation. JSON is a lightweight data interchange format, easy for humans to read and write, and easy for machines to parse and generate. It is widely used for transmitting data in web applications between a server and a client. Its features are key-value pairs. JSON is based on key-value pairs, like Python dictionaries. It is language independent. Although derived from JavaScript, it is language agnostic and used across many platforms. Next feature is serialization. It can serialize complex data into a compact, transferable form. In web development, JSON is frequently used for RESTful APIs to send and receive structured data. Next is Mel frequency capture coefficients. Mel frequency capture coefficients is a feature extraction technique used in audio and speech processing. It represents the short-term power spectrum of sound in a way that mimics how humans perceive sound. How it works? Mel scale converts frequency to a scale that aligns more closely with human hearing. Capstone. It transforms the power of spectrum into a more compact representation. What are the use cases? Number one is speech recognition. MFCC is often used as input to machine learning models for recognizing spoken words. Next is music genre classification. Helps categorize music based on sound characteristics. MFCC is widely used in applications related to sound and speech analysis. Cosine similarity. Cosine similarity is a measure used to calculate the similarity between two non-zero vectors in a multi-dimensional space. It is commonly used in text analysis and information retrieval. How it works? The cosine of the angle between two vectors is calculated if the vectors are identical. The cosine similarity is 1, and if they're orthogonal, it is 0. Next, its use cases. It is used in text similarity, used in natural language processing to find the similarity between documents or word embeddings. It is also used in voice matching. It can be used to match voice features by representing them as vectors and computing their similarity. Cosine similarity is useful for tasks that require a measure of closeness between data points in high-dimensional spaces like voice matching or recommendation systems. So this is all for today. Hope to see you soon. Thank you so much.